Alchemy, the ancient discipline that intertwined the early scientific exploration of matters with a profound philosophical journey of transformation. At its core, alchemy is the art of transmutation, turning base metal into gold, altering substance and unveiling the mysteries of change. Yet beyond its physical manifestation lies a deeper pursuit, the refinement of the self. More than a mere science, alchemy embodies the ascension from a lower state to a higher, transcending fear, doubt, and limitation to embrace enlightenment, inner liberation, and profound self realization. Throughout history, alchemists, scholars devoted to hidden truth, dedicate themselves to the secret art of transformation. Their studies span the transmutation of metals, the mysterious of nature, and the profound depths of spiritual enlightenment. In dimly lit chamber, surrounded by arcane texts and flickering candlelight, they sought to unlock the universe's deepest secrets, believing the true mastery lay not only in the revelation of matters, but in the refinement of the soul. Their cryptic writing and symbolic experiment hinted at a path to transcendence, perhaps even the exclusive key to immortality. To them, the world was a grand living cipher, revealing its truth only to those with a patient vision to dissect its code. Yet while many alchemists pursued gold, wisdom, or immortality, one saw something greater, an understanding that transcended material ambition. He did not simply chase the secret of transmutation, but questioned it very nature. Was alchemy the transmutation of metal? Or did it mirror something far deeper in the evolution of the soul? If transmutation was the heart of the craft, what lay at its ultimate end? Guided by the unrelated desire to dissect these mysteries, his journey led him beyond the confine of conventional thoughts, deep into the space where science met philosophy, where the physical and the metaphysical intertwine. Each experience, each sleepless night spent unveiling cryptic texts, drew him closer to revelation unseen by those who sought holy power or longevity. This is the story of Dante Semitario, the alchemist in search of his own destiny. He would not merely follow the footsteps of his predecessor, but challenge the very meaning of alchemy itself. To him, it was not just an art or discipline, but a force capable of unlocking the most exclusive truth of existence. Hello? Hello? Is there anyone there? Hello? I could have swore I heard something. Wait a minute. What's this? Oh, hello. Didn't expect for someone to be in this dimension. What got you into? Me, seemed I accidentally got here by creating a potion of teleportation. Thought it can work, but it seems the potion itself sent me to a random dark place. I don't know if this is the void or a room that's probably part of the laboratory or something. I don't know. Well, anyways, the name is Dante Semitario, and I am a self-taught alchemist. And you're? Are you, by chance, a fellow alchemist yourself? Or a scholar? Well, well, no?
That's okay. Well, wherever we are, don't know how long we're gonna stay here. But in the meantime, let's get to know each other first. I go first. Okay? But to do that, I need to use a certain alchemy ability to, you know, to show you, to show you who I am and what I am. Let's just give me a minute to do that, okay? Okay. Give me a few minutes. Hello. Sorry about that. It took me, I don't know how long to perform this, but here we go. This is a PowerPoint about me. And an introduction of me by me. So, let's get to know. So let's get to know me. All about me. Name, Dante Cimetario. Birthday, June 16. What year? I won't tell you. That's a secret. Age? That's also a secret. Won't tell you that. Height? Well, I'm about 177.8 centimeters. So basically, I'm 5'10 or 5'9. I don't know. Let's see. My favorite color is red. I like the color red. It's my favorite color, and I like to wear red clothing and such. For example, like my jacket, my coat. It's my favorite color and my favorite fit to wear. But red is my color. My second color is black. That's my second color. Anyways, food. I like some ramen, sushi, and pizza. But mostly I like pizza. What kind of pizza I like? Supreme. Definitely Supreme. Got some mushrooms, pepperoni. What else? Onion, bell pepper, and olives. I like eating that. What do I like and what do I dislike? What I like is the cold season. I like I like the season when it gets cold, like winter time. I would, like to wear something warm to keep me warm from the cold. And I like to have a nice hot cocoa to drink while it's cold. I like that. Dislike having a upset stomach. I hate having a upset stomach. It's not my favorite. It's not my favorite thing to have. It caused me to not focusing on my alchemy study and such, and it mostly a pain of having an upset stomach. It's not my favorite thing to have. Let's see. The biggest fear: losing my anger and forgetting anything that is important. You see, I may look normal, but in actuality, I am a very short-tempered person, and I do not like to lose my anger while, getting angry and such. Don't like that. It's my great weakness, and I don't want to get angry. I hate getting angry. Don't like that. Forgetting anything that is important. I sometimes forget something that is important to do, like either go to the grocery store or get the mail or forget a special day that might come by and such. I hate forgetting something, and I had to remind myself to remember what I need to do before I forget it. Um, my bio is let me read it for you. A self-taught alchemist who have studied the art of alchemy. While being an alchemist, he would spend his time with study the news and old ways of alchemy at his laboratory, which I was previously was, but then I drank the potion, the I'm sorry, the teleportation potion, which I made, and it sent me whatever this place I'm at, either the void, or the basement, or the closet, the laboratory. I don't know. When he's not performing or study alchemy, he'd attend up cooking meals for himself or repairing his worn-out coat. I like to do either of them, but mostly I like to cook meal. I like to make, let's see. I like to make ramen. I like to make that. Took me, well, not like traditional ramen make, just mostly instant ramen. Yeah, but I do love to make certain food, and I would love to learn certain type of food to make. My worn out coat? Yeah, this coat I've been wearing have been worn out for a long time. I've been thinking about getting a new coat, but nah, I don't want a new coat. I like my coat. It was belonged to my predecessor, and it was a gift from them. And I would like to continue wearing this coat until, I guess until it's not wearable or something. Um, his opinion is human, but have cat-like ears and tails. Yes, I look human, but I have cat ears and tail. In other words, I am a cat boy. However, to tell you the truth, I wasn't like this before. You see, I was human, like fully human. But then a scholar or a friend of mine wanted me to test this experiment that he had. And he wanted to test it on me. And turned out his experiment was combining human beings with animals. And guess what animal he used to combine with me? A cat. Yeah. So yeah, I am a experiment human that got turned into a cat boy. However, there is one downside of having this appearance. I mean, this form, I guess, or appearance and such. Sometimes he would commonly have a big craving for fish or seafood. Oh, that's the side effects of being part cat boy. I mean, being part cat. I was sometimes would have a craving of fish. What type of fish? Salmon, tilapia, or tuna, fresh tuna. But mostly would have a craving of shrimp, and also seafood. I like seafood. Oh boy, saying all this stuff making me want to eat some fish. I gotta control that craving. Interests. Here are my interests. Let's start with anime. My interest on anime is Gurren Lagann, Vinland Saga, Berserk, Fuma Alchemist, Brotherhood, Yu Yu Hakusho, Eureka 7, and JoJo Bizarre Adventure. Those are the popular anime those are the popular anime that I'm interested in watching. However, it's been a while since I watched anime, and I need to get back watching more anime. It would take my time for that. Music. Last Dinosaur, Larky L, Tatsuro Yamashita, Vacation, Naoki, and Zedra. I've been listening to these following songs before I became a fully fledged alchemist. Mostly, the first band I've started to listen was Larkiel. I love Larkiel. I like some of their songs, and some of their songs like Ready Steady Go, Honey, Forever, yeah, Forever. What other song that they made? Driving High, yeah, Driving High. And some of those songs that they perform would end up being in any of the anime opening. Um, Tetsuya Yamashita, that's also my interest. I like CD pop music and such. Last Dinosaur, I started listening to their songs when I was in a dark place, a very dark place I was in. Luckily, their songs have cheered me up, and I'm a fan of their work, including Vacation. Naoki is mostly just from Guilty Gear music. Guilty Gear, I like that song. Anyways, games. My favorite interest of game is Devil May Cry 3, Fallout New Vegas, Metal Gear Solid, Tetris, Dead Space, Bioshock, Bloodborne, Elden Ring, Final Fantasy XIV, and Yakuza. I am a very huge fan of the Devil May Cry series, but mostly a huge fan of playing 3 because 3, for some reason, 3 is a masterpiece. It may be an old game, but I like to play it. I like to play it sometimes. Uh, Fallout New Vegas is mostly the most Fallout game I will play, other than 3 and 4. However, I wanted to play Fallout 1 and 2. I want to see how it's like. I know it's a point and click game, but I would love to play that game one. I would like to play 1 and 2 one of these days. Let's see. Metal Gear Solid. I played the Metal Gear Solid series since I was like a young little lad, probably near my preteen, probably teenager age or something. But I played Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, and 3, 4, and Peace Walker. But I never played 5. I only watched video of people playing 5, but I would love to play 5. I would love to play 5. Tetris? I've been playing Tetris since I was a teenager. Teenager. It's an old game. It's an old game series or a popular game. But I like to play Tetris when I'm bored or something. We'll discuss more of the other games, but don't wanna hold you for a bit while. Anyways, let's go to the next slide. Let's see, content to spit. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm going to make certain content while I'm not performing or studying alchemy. I'm gonna stream on the weekends, either Saturday or Sunday. That's what I'm gonna do. Saturday or Sunday, I will stream on the weekends. Don't know what kind of game I will play, but I will find what game I can be interested in playing. Chatting, chatting is gonna be part of streaming on the weekends. Like talk to you guys. Get to know you. Like you get to know me, and I get to know you. Having a conversation and such. Probably karaoke or such, but I don't know. Uploading or playthrough or any games. You see, I like to upload games. I wanted to upload playthrough of any games that I want to play when I'm not streaming. And then after done playing a certain part of the game, by uploading and editing, make it good, make it good. Music or cover songs, that's a maybe. I don't know if I can sing a cover songs that's based on songs that have been created, but I had to look it up to see whether I can sing a cover song. I gotta do a deep research or study on that. But maybe I can do that. But then again, if I cannot, then that's a no go. Just gotta research on that stuff. Anyway, on to the next slide. Here's our art hashtag and fan name. Let's start with the hashtag. Here are the hashtags to ping me or DM me or mostly DM me and such. One of them is one for Twitter, and the other is for Instagram. However, I am going to open another social account in the near future. But if you want to ping me for art, for fan art, or art that represent I'm sorry, referencing me, choose the third one, Dan Simon Art. I couldn't come up with a good hashtag from that that can ping me, but I try. Fad name. I don't know what to call you guys. I feel like there's gonna be multiple of you, so I have to either call you a scholar or alchemist. If you're a fellow alchemist, then hello. If you're a scholar, also hello. However, if you're something else other than those two, I guess I can call you Chanmeras. If you're a Chanmeras, basically it's basically Chimera, but for you guys, chat. But if you don't like those two names, there is a third option, but I didn't know what name I should come up with, so I'm gonna give you guys a decide to what name to create, what the fan name would be for you guys. But yeah, I will call you guys my fellow alchemists, or my fellow scholar, or Chadmera, whichever those following names. And then lastly, my gold. Here's are my goal while being an alchemy VTuber. Become friends with every VTuber from the VTuber community. Since I am very new to this stuff, I want to get new. Wait, hold on, give me a minute. Something is disturbing middle of our introduction. Give me a minute. Hold on. Let's see. Alright. Sorry about that. I thought I heard a loud noise. But that was something else, I don't know. Anyway, let's get back to the goal. My goal is become friend with every VTuber from the VTuber community. I am a very new person. I am a new person that's new to this stuff, and since I'm also a VTuber, I want to get to know every VTuber that's in the community and become friends with them, bond with them, form a connection with them, get to know them. Because V2 together are strong. Basically, ape together strong. V2 edition and such. My second goal is gain shape. The reason why I put that in my goal because I've been spending multiple time in my laboratory for so many time of creating certain type of potion, but also studying multiple type of alchemy, multiple ways of altering and transmutation metals into something new, like a new type of metal and such. But after being in my laboratory for so long, I realized I need to get in shape. And that's a important thing I need to do because staying in my laboratory is not good for my health, and I need to get out more and get more be more physical activity and such. For my third goal is reach 100k subscriber or above. That is a big goal, a very big goal, a very big goal to go for. But also it will be a difficult goal for me to attain, and I will do my best to reach to that point. If I reach 50k subscriber, that's good. If I reach higher, that's also good. But also 10k subscriber, that's also good too. The reason why I want to reach the 100k subscriber is because this will grant me the more opportunity of continuing uploading more and editing videos but also, get involved with other VTubers. Basically, basically, I just want to have more fun with any VTuber that interest of me of collabing. There's interest of collabing or just, want to be friends with. And I like to be friends with everyone. Especially you. I want to be friend with you. Achieving driving proficiency. Well, that's a fourth goal, and may sound strange. Like, why does an alchemist need to know how to drive? Well, you see, I've been walking as an alchemist. I like to go different adventuring, like go to a different area or discover an unknown place to to find. But walking over there takes a long time to get there. That's why I am trying to achieve my driving proficiency, or should I say my drive to acquire a driver license, so I can get to certain places easily without walking and attending and getting to the bus and such. That's a goal. That's a goal I need to. That's a goal that I need to do. And then the last goal is to be a better version of myself. You see, long before I met you guys, I was a long before met you guys, I was not a right person. I guess I was a terrible person, and I was a terrible person to a group of friends that I used to be in. But and I regret that of being terrible to them. That's why that's why it's part of my goal to be a better version of myself. I want to be a better person that to understand friends, to connect them, but mostly be better for myself. To be better so I can be involved with them. Because I want to improve myself. I want to be better. I want to be more than what I am. I just want to be, something more good, something more good, something more than me, more than being me, more than like something. I want to be a better person, and that's why it's in my goal. I want to be a better person or a better version of myself. But yes, that's my goal. Oh, what's this? Oh, I remember this. I remember now. This is supposed to be my model. My model. This is my full model. Oh, hold on. Give me a minute. Something is being disturbing. Hold on. Something disturbing our introduction. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Something was disturbing. Couldn't swore whatever it was. It's probably disturbing my introduction, or something that's probably breaking us or trying to get us free from this void or this unknown dimension that we're in. But I don't know. Anyway, let's get back to it. Where were we? Oh yes, my full model. Well, you see, it had not. My model is not made by artists or not been rigged. Mostly, my model was made from using Vdroid, a, a a software that you can create your own VTuber and such. And I did my best to create myself. Got my lab coat, well, my coat, some boots for traveling. Uh, remember I said when I mostly would take my time of repairing my worn out coat? That's why. You see those lines? Those are stitches. And I don't know how many times I had to stitch my coat, but I stitched a lot to make sure it's wearable. But I don't mind it being worn out. I just like it just fit me. I just like this coat. It's my favorite. But yes, this is what I look like in full model. I have boots, some traveling boots that can let me go around and go around to areas to acquire ingredients for making new potions, or go around to certain areas that have not been discovered, but also secrets that might have. Who knows? I might find a unknown artifacts in these unknown areas that I travel. But I don't wear casual clothing of like other alchemists wear. I just want to wear something that is comfortable for me to wear. But yeah, this is my full model. It ain't much, but it's honest. It's honest work. Besides, I look cool. I look cool. I got my long coat. I got some cool gloves, and also some pants and boots. But also, maybe one day I will probably find a better coat. But right now, I rather wear my worn out lab coat, my worn out red lab coat. It may be worn out, but it's still my favorite. But yes, I think that's about it. After this, I feel like either the near future or the far future, I will going to live stream on the weekends, and the game we're going to play will going to be either Fullmetal Alchemist and the Broken Angel, or Limbus Company. There's a daily I need to do on my Limbus Company, which is Mirror Dungeon and such. Any of those two games I probably would be interested in playing. Maybe Limbus Company, but I have to check to see whether I can able to play one of them. In the meantime, I hope you guys enjoyed my introduction, and also get to know me. I hope I get to know you guys too, because I want to be friends with you guys, each and every one of you guys. That's strange. It seems... That's strange. It seems you guys are vanishing. Look like someone had discovered you or something. Well, whatever it is, I think it's going to take you back to where you guys were at, like either your own laboratory or your home. As for me, don't worry, I'll be fine. I will find my way out of here. Don't know when, don't know how long it would take, but I will find my way out of here. So, yeah, I will find my way out of here, and don't worry, I'll be okay. Oh no. Oh no, it seems you're about to fade in. Oh, you're about to fade it out. Oh boy. Don't worry, we will meet again. I promise we will meet again. I see you guys. I will promise to meet you guys on weekends. Bye. Bye.